Hey there, Rival fans! Today we have some big announcements, some big things coming in our way to the Marvel Rivals, so let's jump into it. First of all, we got the updated countdown to the 10, and this now is Magneto with a Scarlet Witch, so Magneto is a new revealed hero, with a new, kind of a classic amazing skin called Master of Magnetism. This skin has this flavor. His path to dominance began with the takeover of the missile base, declaring himself the ruler of all mutants. With Iron Will, he demanded nothing less than total human obedience. Magneto will strike fear into anyone who dares stand in his way in Marvel Rivals on December 6th. And here's the flavor of the skin. All I demand is fear and blind obedience, for I am Magneto, mightiest of all the mutants. Well, this is pretty interesting. I really like how amazing this design is. Also a spin on the classic skin, which makes the skin even more amazing for me, because I like how developers use some Marvel Rivals extraordinary vibes to this one, and that they are improving things, and we're gonna talk about this right now. Here's what Daniku says. It's called Modernization. You will look silly if it's one-to-one and standing next to other in the game. And this is what he said about the skins, which are won't be one-to-one comic accurate. And honestly, I think that this is a good thing. Some people are not really satisfied with this decision, because obviously some people like classic or maybe even some modified looks from different artists, and this is acceptable, but I think that this point is also good, because we're gonna get some really unique and interesting options for the existing heroes. And overall, if we're gonna check comics, there's also different variations of similar characters, and this is really interesting because with new iterations we get new modern or maybe a bit old one styles, some styles that occur to different epochs which used in the comics. So I think this is totally relatable and obviously really good one for the Marvel Rivals as well. So personally, I don't see any problems with this decision. Besides this, we also get a new hint for tomorrow's skin and character reveal. Daniku says, tomorrow we are gonna unleash a cultural movement that includes a variety of music, fashion and art. And obviously, I think that you guys already know what character it's gonna be. And yep, this is gonna be Luna Snow with her new skin. I think that Luna Snow overall is a pretty cool character. I'm not really a huge fan of her, but I think that she is probably one of the best top 3 strategists right now in the game. She's really strong, especially with her freeze mechanic, with freeze stun. And her healing plus buffing of the speed aura with ultimate is also really amazing, so probably the best character for now, and I'm really curious what skin we're gonna get for her tomorrow. Also, Daniku was asked about what skins we're gonna get on the launch. Are these gonna be the only one that we saw already with the new heroes reveals, or it gonna be something more? And Daniku replied that there are gonna be multiple different skins on launch besides what we already have, or what we already seen in the different reveals. This is also cool stuff to know, because I think that these skins will be available through the Battle Pass and in the in-game store, which is already a really good point. We're gonna get pretty huge variety, and for all of the people I think this is definitely a good one. And I really like the statement that we're gonna get the skins for every single character, because for example in the Overwatch or other hero shooters or even other multiplayer games with heroes, we have problems that sometimes they don't get any skins for quite a big time period, and I hope that Marvel Rivals will avoid this problem. Because, you know, being some kind of a guy who wants a new skin for Ornn or Maokai in League of Legends for quite a big period of time, sometimes even years, well, this is not really cool when your main doesn't really get any love from the developers. And this is really good to know that we're gonna get much more skins. Now let's jump to the next update from the developers, and this one is bad for people who really love Red Hulk. And here's what the post says. Sorry Red Hulk bros, it's confirmed he won't be his own character. And here's a screenshot from the official creators Discord. So let's see what they're saying. I actually don't mind this, just a different effects like fire when using the shield or rage mode. And Daniku replied, too similar, not good to take up slot. So obviously we won't get the Red Hulk as the other character because yeah, I personally I totally agree that they are way too similar. Yeah, they have some differences, but it would be really bad to drop just another Hulk character with pretty similar attacks and skills, so it wouldn't make sense for me. I think that definitely the Red Hulk skin is the best option that we can get from the developers, and this is totally okay for me personally. But tell me what you think about the Red Hulk in the comments down below. And next one is pretty much the same stuff about Wolverine and X23. Daniku says that Wolverine and X23 is too similar to Busby in the game, and he replied, yeah. So obviously the same situation like we had with the Green Hulk, with original Hulk and Red Hulk. X23 probably gonna be the skin for a Wolverine. For me it's also totally acceptable. I don't think that X23 is really kind of big and important character to drop a slot for her, and obviously too similar to the Wolverine, so better to get Sabretooth or some other characters from the Wolverine storyline into the game than just X23 in my point of view. But again, it's just my personal opinion about this one. Besides this, we also got a new post from the Miller Ross, and Tama guy asked him, Miller, can we expect the Jin being a playable character soon? He talking about the Jin Grey obviously. And Miller Ross replied, not soon, but eventually. Since Miller Ross is a known guy for the data mine stuff and leaks, I think that he actually have some proofs for this, if he is so confident. So obviously Jin Grey coming to the game, and I hope that she gonna be the offensive strategist. We really need this in the game, and this would be the perfect spot for her in the Marvel Rivals for sure. I think that she will be kind of a strong character with maybe telekinesis and shielding abilities, which might be really helpful in ranked games. And finally, we get the new update for the maps, which are possibly coming to the Marvel Rivals at some point, and we get the new possible Season 1 map, again from Miller Ross, which gonna be Empire of Eternal Night, which gonna be released after the Clinter, the Venom, the symbiote planet. So Empire of Eternal Night is pretty niche stuff. I tried to research some images from the comics and some showcases of this location, but not really much here, honestly. So I'm really curious how developers will make it into the game and how cool or not really cool this map will be. For now, I think that the best design of the maps, if you should rank the different maps for me personally, are the first place is Hydraeus base, the second one is a Tokyo map, the third one is a Yggdrasil map, and the first one probably Clinter. Oh, I also forgot about the Wakandian map. This one probably in the top 3. Yeah. So Clinter map is, at least from the piece of the gameplay that we saw in a few days ago when developers released new devs log updates, wasn't really interesting for me, but we also saw only the mechanics of the symbiotic routes and different bridges in the maps, which are available for now here. So I think that, yeah, Empire of Eternal Night might be really amazing or might be pretty meh. I'm not sure about this one. If you know more about the Empire of Eternal Night, tell me in the comments down below, because I'm really curious what you guys know about this one. So yeah, I think this is all for me for today. If you like this video, be sure to drop a comment, drop a like, and of course subscribe to my channel to support me and upcoming stuff that I'm gonna prepare for you pretty soon. Thank you, and I'll see you next time. Hey Rivalers! Sorry for interrupting, but only 1.7% of you subscribe to my channel. To support me and my channel, please subscribe and hit that like button. Thanks!